Hey guys,
Hi.
Pam and Rebecca over here from Ladies 219. Coming from you from the Fearless Agents video that we just went live. Sasha's back as well.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Welcome back.
Thank you. If you're joining us again, nice to see you. We did a couple-minute live video about huge changes going on in social media, Facebook, Instagram particularly. We went live. If you guys didn't watch our live, I highly recommend you guys join our live. We're going to be diving in deep here of everything changing, Facebook, Instagram, how to get this marketing off the ground. First and foremost, if you didn't watch a live video, it's going to be on there for about 24 hours. I highly recommend start there. But now we're here and we're going to dive right in. So Rebecca, let's just kind of start from wherever.
Yeah, so we are talking about how to get more reachment on Facebook. And Facebook, actually, with the new algorithm, they want you to actually respond to people.
Yes.
Which that's something I feel like we could all improve
So
on.
when you say respond, do you mean like actually commenting back?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Great.
Yeah, not just with like or smiley, like actually responding back.
And
to
don't
them.
just put emojis. They said that actually have like a conversation with them, so that'll help your post.
So kind of like in real life, right? Like if someone talks to you, says hi, you're probably not just gonna give them one of these, right?
Yeah.
So I guess the idea is they really want to humanize this approach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interact.
They want to see people DMing each other, sending
enough.
voice memos and everything. So
Love it. Okay.
And so what they were saying from that 3-minute video is you have 1 minute of engagement. It's like doing an elevator speech, right?
Pretty
So
much.
you have 1 minute to engage them. So make sure in that 1 minute, you're doing something.
Yeah,
Cool.
because if it's not good, I'm just gonna keep on scrolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
There's a lot of information on social media, guys. Everybody's throwing ads, information, everything your way. So you got to respond right away. Otherwise, they're bombarded with a bunch of stuff in their face.
And
Cool.
Facebook stories. I know everyone, if you are doing Instagram, a lot of people forget about doing Facebook stories. But Facebook, with them changing their algorithm, you can even see how they change it. They have pushed the ad stories all the way to the top now. Instead of a little circle, now it's a square box and a circle. So they're making that an important, right? So they're adding that to your algorithm. So your feed gets put on more people's. Yeah.
What's nice, guys, is if you got a Instagram page, you can make that direct post to your Facebook. So if you're going on your stories, you guys know stories blows a post out the water when it goes to engagement. So you guys can make that directly on your Facebook. So if you're making a story, automatically have it posted to your Facebook. Why not? Let your audiences decide how they want to connect with you.
Yeah. And since we are on the topic of stories, another cool thing that Pam and I are taking back is actually responding to people that are viewing your stories. Once you scroll up, you could see everyone viewing it. And they said if you haven't, if you don't know someone that viewed it, direct message them, say thank you, or even do a voice, like a voice chat thing and say thanks for watching it. Look forward to watching your stories. Pam's been trying it out too. So.
Yeah, I've actually sent quite a few this morning of people who I didn't know who I watched my stories, and I personally sent them a message. Yeah. One thing we did learn, it was pretty good about hashtags.
Hashtags.
And they're important.
So just to clarify, guys, hashtags on Facebook don't have much meaning, right? What we're going to dive into is where they actually matter, and that's Instagram. Now, before, Twitter used to be all about the hashtags. Twitter's kind of died down a lot, right? So, hashtags is basically how we're meeting or interacting new consumers, people, however you want to word them on Instagram. And so we're going to dive in a little bit deeper of what that hashtags actually mean.
Yeah, so she recommends to get the most outreach was 25 to 30 hashtags.
Yes.
And I know that everyone's like, oh my gosh, I don't have time to find 25 to 30 hashtags.
Yeah.
Which is a great thing that you do too.
Yeah.
You have a list so you can copy and paste.
Yeah, in your notes or something.
In your notes. So you can just copy and paste each time. So you're not re-looking up hashtags.
Have a couple different groups because you don't want to keep doing the same ones, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, if you're posting something with just the same hashtags, you're not going to get a new audience, right? So, you know, I always like to blend the pages of this is never just your business page. It's also your personality. So have some fun hashtags in there. Have a different group of hashtags for maybe, for example, the luxury home market. Or have a group of hashtags if your outreach is your community outreach, you know. You can even go as deep as having hashtags per city. So one might be, for example, Crown Point, and then those hashtags, sharing those hashtags. And the reason they say 25 to 30 is really that's the minimum you should have, but at the same time, 30 is the maximum you should have. And a little bit that I like that we talked about later is if you auto post your stuff from Instagram to Facebook. Now we know hashtags on Facebooks don't do much.
Yeah.
So if you want your file to look clean, put your hashtags in your comment box. Don't put them in your actually title post, right? What's also great about that is if your post starts to get a little stale, just erase that comment you wrote and toss in some new hashtags and it recycles it back up.
Yeah, and one thing we thought was really interesting with your hashtags to get the most outreach, she said, was it cannot be over 2,000, 2 million. 2 million, I'm sorry. Do you want to explain what?
Yeah, so that's a reach. So you guys know when you're using a hashtag, it'll say like 8 million, 10 million, 12 million.
Like
so
hashtag travel, hashtag real estate.
If you use something that's very popular, you're probably going to get lost in the crowd, right? Exactly. So the idea is use something local, preferably, but also don't use something that's got 158 million hashtags. You're probably not going to get found. So the idea is start with something small, but you don't make it so super complicated, like a made-up hashtag that nobody in the world's ever going to search, right? So let's be conscious about that as well, too. And obviously, the idea is you get better as you do it more, right?
And she even recommended just researching for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, research different hashtags, and like Pam said, make sure that they're 2 million or less, and put them in like an Excel document or a Word document, and then just copy and paste it to your notes or something.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, moving on, guys.
Yeah. One thing that was great, she had told us, like on your Facebook post, was not putting the word I in there and using the word you, right? Because more people are likely to share your story or share your post if it's you. They can relate to that. When it's I, it sounds a lot more personal, so they're not really tending to share.
Yeah, I agree. This is why I only post off my U phone. We're here all day, folks. Okay, so what were some of the other things that you guys really enjoyed about this? We can dive in a little bit deeper on what we talked about on live post. We can dive in about what we talked about. Some of the things we had here.
I think the one important thing, I don't know if you guys saw it in the live post or remember it, was the vertical video.
Yeah.
True. I forget about that.
Really? So we're going to try that out and see if our engagement changes.
Because, like, you think about it, when you do go watch something, people are typically with their, what's those called, pop sockets?
Yeah.
Holding it and just kind of reading it. So you have the attention of the full screen to them versus if it's a, like a landscape.
Yeah, it's just like a quarter of the screen.
Yeah. Not to mention, guys, your audience on Instagram is 98% mobile because Instagram is mainly geared towards mobile. Yes, you can view it off your desktop. You can't really connect with people or interact or post off your desktop. So your audience is viewing it from your phone. So up and down, guys, don't hold it sideways. When you're recording videos, it's a different story, right? Yeah. But Instagram wants you just on your mobile app. They want you directly on their feed. So I think that was a great point. Holding it up and down vertical, we tend to forget a lot, right?
And I know you wanted to touch base about priming a post.
Yeah, priming a post.
What it means to prime a post.
Yeah, so don't post and ghost. And what that means is before you actually make a post, they want to see that you're actually active on Instagram, active on Facebook. So you're scrolling. Make sure you are commenting and just interacting with everyone. And also after you post, don't just X out of it. They want to see that you're still interacting. So she recommended about 30 minutes to an hour before and after as well.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is the irony of social media is most of us aren't using it to actually be social. We're just posting and going. Like, we're not even connecting with people. And honestly, a lot has to do with that is because we get in this idea of sometimes we just scroll as opposed to a place where we come to connect, learn, grow, and give back to, right? So
and it feels good to get a comment or a like, you know?
Yeah.
And imagine what that other person feels as well, right? So like when somebody's got something going on that's really great or whatever the case may be, you take the time to not just give them a like, but actually say, hey, congratulations, or hey, you're doing your thing, or hey, this was really cool, like more power to you. It's just another way of being genuine, right? People want you to be genuine. And all this that we're telling you guys, don't do it from a place of like, oh, you must do it, or I just feel like I need to do it. Do it from a place of being genuine. Do it from a place like you truly want to connect with people.
Exactly.
Not everything's going to result in a sale, and that's okay. But what it is going to result is you being a kind human and actually reaching out to someone saying, hey, this is really cool of you.
Yeah, so thanks, guys.
Yeah. Hey, awesome. I hope to continue connecting with you guys again. Thank you, ladies 2 and 9.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys soon.